So this will be a guide on how to do Sunken Tempo as a level 52 without the need of any nature resistance gear or any nature resistance potions. The only thing that you might need are mana potions, health potions, and I would recommend using gear with intellect and spirit. Before you start doing the run with mobs and everything, I would strongly recommend just coming here and practicing the jump for like 5 or 10 minutes. This will save you a lot of struggle and yeah. So what you do is you're aimed at this corner, it's like 45 degrees, you just jump and run to the right. Once you're on the ledge, you always make sure that you're sticking to the wall, so you just run into it like this. Then you can just aim your blizzard right there, and that's it. Once the mobs get close enough, you just jump into this corner. Very easy. Now, as we're on the top corner at the 45-degree angle, we're just gonna jump and press the S key 2 or 3 times. From here, we're just gonna jump and press the D key. See, and now I'm just making sure I'm on the very top and I'm ledged into the wall. That's why I'm doing this. So every time you jump on the wall, you do this for like a second, and then you can start blizzarding the mobs. This is not being on top of the ledge. This is also not. This is also not being on top of the ledge. This, not really. You're not on top of the ledge. It looks like it, but you're not. You gotta jump and then run into it. Now you're on top of the ledge. You have to make sure this is the case every time, or else you will not be out of line of sight. The way that you get to the starting position is you run close to the wall, you jump on the small ledge, and then you jump to the second wall. Okay, you should be able to do this from level 52, but you'll have to use your ice barrier and mana shield just to get to the spot, because you'll always be pulling these mobs right here. So what you can do is, like, let's say you're 50 something, you pull these, you can frost nova them. Once you get to the stairs, you wait a little bit, then you blink. If you blink too early, you're gonna blink in one place, so you just gotta delay it a little bit. You're gonna pull also these mobs by default if you're level 52 or something, and these, so you have to use let's say Core of Cold, things like that. You're gonna take some damage, but you should be fine and you should be able to make it down here. Just make sure you don't pull any extra mobs. There's one harder jump that you have to do as a gnome, and this is this one to reset the mobs on top. Because you have to, yeah, this is it. But if you're like stick to the wall, you won't be able to do the jump. You have to be a little bit behind and backwards like this, then jump and press the W key for like half a second or even less. And the harder part of this dungeon as a level 52 would be pulling all the mobs and walking on this little ledge. But what I found easier to do is just jump the corners. So from here, you're aiming like this, you jump. You jump. If you try to run, you're gonna get like stuck and you're gonna eventually fall down. So I just jump the corners. That's it. The other reset spots you probably already know from other videos, but they're like on this corner right here, on the second ledge. So like here and on the other side as well. Okay, so once you're ready to pull, make sure you have your ice barrier up, mana shield if you need, and what I do is I pull the second dragon. It will give me more time to start running and take less damage. Sometimes as you run, you have to make sure to damage the dragons, as it's possible that they will reset and run back. We go on this ledge right here to reset the mobs and drop combat. wait for them to gather, and refuel mana. Two weakauras that could help a lot is this timer in the middle, the countdown. This is how much time of the RP you have left, because this is an RP event. And if the timer runs out, all the mobs will reset, and the only way to start the event again is to reset the whole dungeon. So make sure that you pull them before this runs out. So I usually always leave like 5 or 6 seconds before it runs out, just to be safe. And let's go. Now we blink out, and you will see another weak aura that could help us, which is the one on the left with the cast of the acid spit. Now I'm gonna use my mage armor to start regaining some mana, and we just run to the spot. Make sure you jump these ledges as a gnome, else you will probably get stuck. So jump here. And as we're running, the goal is to jump on the smaller ledge, and then from that ledge we're gonna jump to the top one, like this. We turn our camera like this, and we ice block. And record some necro shit. Now we use a rank 1 blizzard just to stack the mobs. And I'm always checking, as the mobs are running towards me, I always mouse click the first one and check the soul debuff, how much time I have on it. And now we can max rank. Also, you'll see this small timer on the left. This tells me the last time I damaged the mobs, because there is an XP penalty if I think 25 or 30 seconds pass and you haven't damaged the mobs, you will receive an XP penalty. So this helped me maximize XP while leveling. Now we jump, hop, and we're good. So we keep repeating this. Again, 45 degrees from the top corner, we jump backwards by pressing S a few times, and then I run onto the small ledge into the wall just to make sure that I am out of line of sight of the mobs. Sometimes you can get 1 or 2 mobs that's gonna run through your blizzard, so it's good to have ice barrier applied just to soak some damage. We click the first mob, wait for the nameplate, we have 1 second, and we jump on the corner. So that's it, we repeat till they're dead. And this can also help you, the timer on the left can also help you time your jumps. Let's say I'm waiting for my blizzard to end, and I approximately know how much time I have. So let's say I'm watching the last mob, he is gone, it's like 13 seconds, I wait till 10 seconds or 11 to be safe, and then I jump down. This will give me enough time to position myself on the lower ledge and start a new blizzard without getting any XP penalties. We see it's 11:10 and we jump down and we repeat. as the mobs get slower and slower, we can start being greedy and do 2 max rank blizzards before we jump on the ledge. We're fishing for a clear cast with a lower rank blizzard, but we didn't get one, so we'll have to evacuate right here. And that's it. I'll link the 3 weak hours that I use to help, which are the combat reset timer, the acid speed cast bars on the right, and the RP event that shows you a timer when you have to pull the mobs. If you have any questions or any suggestions on how to improve this further, feel free to drop them in the comments or something. So yeah, good luck, have fun, that's it.